Hey friends, welcome to the Johnson City Living Podcast, where we learn about the people, places, events, and flavors that make Johnson City just a lovely place to live. I'm your host, Colin Johnson, with the Colin and Carly Group and Keller Williams Realty. If you're interested in buying or selling a home in the area, or if you're looking at investing in a rental property, give us a call at 423-930-8003, and we will look forward to helping you. Now, let's get to today's episode. It is a beautiful August day here in Johnson City. Kids are back in school. The weather has been a little nicer, which is odd for August. But yes, we've had a reprieve from the heat. And I'm super excited for you guys to hang out with my friends, Don and Tiffiny Hurley. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
Absolutely great.
Yep.
Yeah, we truly been super busy with our brand new venture. And excited to share the details with you.
That's awesome. All right. Well, Johnson City Living Podcast, first things first, what do you love most about Johnson City? Tiffany is smiling ear to ear.
Because
so
I know
she loves Johnson City.
Yeah, we do. We love Johnson City, Jonesboro, Tri-Cities. It's been great to be here.
First and foremost, Colin, I have to say the opportunities. You know, this is a great community, a very supportive, wonderful community, and the fact that everybody is collaborative. They pray together. They salute the flag together. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to be.
Yeah. We love our country and we love our Lord, and it's just awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you?
I just got teared up. Everybody says the people. I know people say, you know, the area, the mountains. We came from a place that had good-sized mountains. So, but I do love all that, and I do love what Don said about the opportunities. We came here with something we wanted to do, and took a little detour, but it's working out as God intended it. So
Yeah.
the opportunities are huge. Mm-hmm.
So we met almost 3 years ago.
Yes.
Right?
You guys were buying a property. I had it listed. You had another agent, I think.
Yes.
And you came from the Willamette Valley, right? Is that Willamette?
Rogue Valley.
Rogue Valley.
And it is Willamette.
Willamette. I
yes.
said it.
I worked
did,
at Willamette Valley
work
Bank.
hard in my brain to make sure it was Willamette. But you came for which valley?
Rogue Valley.
Rogue Valley in
Okay.
Southern
Yes.
Oregon.
Yes.
Southern Oregon. And so how did you choose tiny little Johnson City from all the way across, 2,500 miles away?
Threw a dart in a map.
Yeah. We initially started exploring, various parts of Tennessee. I was heavily involved in Ancestry.com and traced a lot of lineage back here.
Okay.
Also parts of North Carolina, for that matter, as well. And I thought it would be fun to go out there. There's a town in West Tennessee called Hurley, and it's right there at the edge of the Shiloh battlefield. And we wanted to get out there, check that out, but we also knew that there had to be families still there.
Right.
It was named for my 3-time great-grandfather.
That's cool.
Yeah, and we wanted to explore there. Didn't want to stop, wanted to go to Middle Tennessee, but we really started falling in love with everything we learned about East Tennessee. We loved, the excitement of Bristol. We loved the quaintness of parts of Kingsport.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Domtar, or
Area or
East-
downtown is fantastic.
downtown,
Yes.
and certainly Johnson City, I think, captured our attention more than anything. So we came out here.
Jonesboro.
Yeah, and we instantly fell in love with Jonesboro, as any history buff would. It really is an amazing place and captured our hearts immediately.
It is like the quintessential downtown.
It really
It is.
It's
It is.
just perfect.
It's amazing. It's like a storybook.
It really is. You turn the corner and you're like,
Whoa.
what is going on? This
Yeah.
place is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Yeah, when I was a kid, they used to, it had cobblestone streets, and we turned the corner one day and it was covered in sand, and they had movie cameras everywhere.
Wow.
And some of our friends were, extras in
that's
movies. So
cool.
they used to shoot a number of movies down there, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you were in the mortgage industry.
Correct.
That's how we met a little
Yes.
bit. We became friends a little bit that way.
Yes.
And you're not in the mortgage industry
No.
anymore.
Nope.
Tell me about that transition. How did that happen?
Well, I was baking bread for us, and then a friend gave us some sourdough starter, and I decided I was going to take some sourdough loaves to agents to try to get my foot in the door.
I think our
And then-
office was one of those.
Yes, you're
We were
right.
blessed by some
Yeah.
beautiful bread early on.
And then I went into another office, and after hounding and hounding, I finally got to do a presentation. I took a ton of sourdough items, and I walked out with 8 bread orders. So, and then I just started running with it.
Yeah, you're like, all right, well, if we're not doing mortgages, then we're slinging bread.
Right. And
Yeah.
I did both for a while, and then I'm not doing the other, and it's just strictly sourdough. And
Where did the sourdough idea come from? Like you were just, hey, I'm just going to go give out bread to agents to hopefully
well,
maybe
the
come
pop
around.
buys, do pop buys and
Yep.
stuff. I would
Oh,
do
yeah,
little-
pop buys are a great thing.
And so then this was my little pop buy.
Had you made sourdough before?
No. Nope. Never.
Never.
Ever. Ever.
Ever, never,
Ever,
ever,
no.
never, never, ever, ever, never. And now you have a Stella Sourdough Artesian Bakery. Like, that's crazy.
Correct.
Well, and we had a bread machine at one time, the kind where you dump the liquid, you dump the stuff in there, and you hit a button, and it spins around. And,
Yep.
And then heats it up. Yeah.
and every loaf of bread that comes out of there was just awful. So
But it was nice having home baked bread,
Right.
So.
Yes.
So we got rid of that, once she started baking. But the genesis of Stella Sourdough started really with our neighbor.
Yep. Our neighbor gave us some and told me I had to name it.
Oh.
And so I did a random name generator. Stella was the first one, and Stella the sourdough starter was born.
So it doesn't have like some long
Nope.
family name history or anything. I mean,
Just sounded good. I love the name
Don's
Stella.
over here looking at his family lineage from years and years ago. I was thinking, oh, this is like Grandma Stella's bread.
Nope.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But
I
you
can't
never
find-
know, your great-great-grandfather.
I can't find a Stella in the family. So
Yeah, there's probably a
but a random name generator, Tiffany ran with it, and subsequently it became the name of the company.
Yes. Yep.
So
So tell our listeners about sourdough starter. Like, it's kind of weird, but go ahead.
It's fun, and it smells so good, and it takes me back to the days I worked in a wine cellar.
Okay.
Yep, all that, yeah.
I remember somebody handed us a bag of, I was like, what is this like soupy looking stuff? And we were like, okay, we'll try it. And it was a little, it was interesting.
Yeah,
And
was
so
that-
I want to know who started the starter. Where did it originate from? Or can you even start a starter?
You can. You
Okay.
can start your own starter, but
can
our
start your own
neighbor.
starter.
Yep.
Okay.
You start your own starter. Our neighbor bought a dried starter from Summit Sourdough, which
Okay.
apparently back then, a few years ago, it was about 125 years old.
right, and
Supposedly.
there's a lot of folklore that goes into it, but essentially, sourdough starter is wild yeasts that have accumulated in the air, and and gotten into the the mother, as they call it.
Yeah.
And as such, we turn around and feed Stella, and at that time, Stella was just in a little tiny thing. These days,
Canning
Now she's got a 2-story building.
yeah, we go
Big
through about
cameras.
25 gallons of it, but it's a process where you feed it.
Okay.
And that's how it propagates and continues to grow. And so, yeah, every night we put X amount of bread flour and whole wheat flour and rye flour and water. And next morning it's
Along with the
bubbling.
starter.
It's just, it has grown overnight. It's a living, breathing being. That's why you've got to name it.
That's
Yes.
Yeah.
And name it so you'll take care of it.
So, yeah, we've got ourselves, our daughter, and then Stella. So.
Oh, she goes on trips with us.
Oh, yeah, of course. You got to keep her going.
Well, we do. And you'd be surprised how many hotel rooms we're sitting there with a big drill and a big mixer mixing Stella for the day. Because when we get home, we got to make bread.
Yeah. Yep. We got to make the dough.
We got to make the dough. We got to
Yeah.
make the bread that
The
makes
dough
the
first. Yes.
So how does the starter ever like modify, or is it because you continually put specific amounts of the same in there to keep the Stella flavor, as I'm air quoting?
Air quoting. So yeah, we have our own little percentages of stuff that we put in there, the flours that he mentioned.
Yep.
Which
Where
gives
they,
it,
and then you're sourcing them from a certain spot. This is my brain thinking, like, because the taste is fantastic, right? And we don't, and that's part of the reason of your success is this awesome flavored sourdough, and so you don't want to mess that up. And so,
No.
yeah, it's kind of cool.
yeah.
It is cool. And the fact that this is a perpetually living thing that continues to propel our business. is really cool as well. But that sourdough flavor tends to come from a number of different factors. The starter for one, but also allowing it to bulk ferment in cold environments. So we went out and we made some big purchases. Got a big commercial cooler. We got a big, huge mixer, big oven, number of different things. And we started small. She was initially doing it in a couple of Dutch ovens in her, inside her oven. But no, we knock out about 2,200 loaves per week or per month now. Yeah, it feels like per week.
Per month.
Yeah, about 550 per week.
Yeah.
And as such, we really had to kind of kick it up. But the cold ferment process is really what gives sourdough that tang.
Yeah.
And longer we can leave it in there, usually anywhere from 12, 24, 36 hours if we're lucky. But
No, that it goes too flat when you
Yeah.
leave it that long.
and then you've got a problem where it's overproof. So it's a matter of firing on all cylinders, making sure that you've given it enough time, but not too much time. But you want to make sure that the right combination of factors are there. How warm is the water? How warm is the room that
much
you're
starter?
doing it in? How much starter?
Is it raining?
Right. What's
Humidity.
Is it
what's the
humid? Yeah.
humidity like? Because that's a big factor as well.
Yep.
Well, it's been
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
been pretty humid this summer with all the rain we get.
It has been.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a challenge.
Yeah, yeah. When did you realize that this could be kind of not go from a side hustle to a full-time gig for you? Because you took 8 bread orders the first
I
day
took
you
what?
you took 8 bread orders.
Yes.
From the first.
Yeah, and that was when I was just making, like I think 14 was my biggest bake at that time, and
Oh,
gosh, now it's like close to 200 or over.
exhausted.
Well, I was doing it all in one little oven with
Yeah.
2 at a time. Now we've got the big oven, we do 12 at a time. So when did we do? Let's see, we got into Pierre's in February of 2024,
Okay.
and
A little over a year ago. Not
Yeah.
not super long time.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
year and a half
17
ago.
months, mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then slowly but surely just kept adding more stores to it. And gosh, probably, well, when I stopped working at the bank is when, there's a story behind that, but when I stopped working at the bank, I was able to really push this forward even further and not worry about the other job.
Yeah.
So that was July of last year.
Yeah.
What would you suggest for somebody who feels like they have this passion maybe, but they're kind of doing a day job that maybe isn't their calling? What kind of advice would you give to somebody in that?
Just do it. Just try it. I had no idea that I was going to ever do anything like this. This was not anywhere in my vision. My dreams, or it wasn't anything I ever thought I would be doing. I
Yeah.
never wanted to be a baker. I never wanted to have, get into a bakery at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not that I do, I've only done it a couple times, but 4 o'clock in the morning and bake away. But gosh, I just absolutely enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he kept asking me, "Are you done with your hobby? Are you done with your hobby?" No, we're just getting started. No, we need
She's
a bigger
like, actually,
oven.
you're
No.
not done with my hobby because I need you to deliver all this bread. For me.
Well, and that was the next step. Yeah, in order to continue growing.
Well, that was my next question. How did you transition from radio into sourdough?
Well, that was easy. I was getting pretty burned out in radio and been doing it for 40 years. And, when I first started, we were dropping the needle on the record and queuing it up. And it was really a different place. I mean, we were truly disc jockeys. These days, folks involved with radio stations do just about anything and everything, especially a lot of paperwork.
Sure.
It just wasn't, the industry that I grew up knowing and loving. So, I approached Tiff one night and I said, "Do you think Stella could support both of us?" And she says, "Well, yeah, we can
Should have
make."
talked to Stella about it.
Yeah. So
Well, I said no, but
yeah,
but if you-
initially,
yeah.
yeah. But at that point, we had 4 stores, including Troyer's, which was a wonderful addition. But we needed more, obviously, in order to make that happen. So yeah, we both hustled. We went out there and got more stores. Subsequently, my addition, I created a lot of processes and things to streamline, how things were.
Sure.
Coming from a marketing background, I was able to, modify labels and change things and so on and so
Design
forth.
the logo, put a jalapeno on there.
Yeah,
I like it.
exactly. But initially, Tiff had the same color label, and it was on every product we had, and it was hard to differentiate between them. But so yeah, there were a number of different things that I brought to the table. The incredible work ethic that she has, and as such, we're able to continue and now have a staff of some part-time bakery assistants.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You went from your little oven to now you got a big oven. Are you still in your house doing it?
We are. We'd like, yes, we'd like to get into a brick and mortar and get a couple ovens and a couple fridges and and another mixer.
Let's pan out 5 years from now. What is Stella like? What kind of dreams is the Lord putting in your heart about this? What are you guys thinking about?
A couple bakeries, a couple different locations.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we don't have to drive all the way to Kingsport or.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
We got one. We got a Kingsport.
Or other parts of the country for
Yeah.
that matter.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh yes, we've got family asking to franchise. And it's like we need to get our own brick and mortar first.
That's super cool.
yeah, no, it would be great. The one thing I can say, Colin, is that we truly have been blessed thus far. I mean, we really have lucked out. We've become a well-known commodity, a brand, something that people are excited about. Right before I got here, and I apologize because I was a few minutes late, I stopped at Stanley's Produce on Highway 11E and made a delivery there. There were 2 ladies in there waiting for me, and 2 totally different people. And then another third one came up and was just, what's this? And next thing you know, all of them have sourdough, and they're waiting in line to pay for it.
Did they get some of John Dar's pimento cheese to put on?
Yeah,
that's
pimento
so good.
cheese.
So good.
Yeah, I'll tell you. And John and Tracy's son, Dalton, he waits for the white bread that we bring every week, and he grabs a loaf immediately. He goes in the back and he does a triple grilled cheese. Colin, a triple grilled cheese.
That sounds impressive.
With the pimento cheese.
That's awesome.
And I
sounds
have yet
brilliant.
to sample this, but it sounds amazing. But,
yeah, that's genius.
but yeah, it was heartening, to see our products just get snapped up even before I could get them out of the bins, which was really wonderful. In that regard, we really are blessed, and that God has been a part of that growth. Clearly, I mean, we couldn't do it by ourselves. We need the guidance. We have no idea what the heck we're doing.
Right. I think it's crazy cool that you guys know bread baking experience. Did you grow up in families that baked a lot? And did you have some kitchen
a little here, a little there, and but it was more, you do cookies and things. I mean, we bake a little here, a little, nothing.
But nothing like, hey, we're going to open like a full-time bread factory.
No,
Yeah.
no. But luckily, it grew slowly. It started with Pierre's and then Faithful Fields and Boone Street and Troyer's and on, and now we have 10 stores.
And we're doing 2,200 loaves a month.
Approximately, yeah.
How do you manage that with space and staff and the house?
Bumping into each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of times where we just kind of have to be patient and wait and be able to get around. We've converted a good chunk of our kitchen and dining room, obviously, but we've also cleared out the garage to help us with staging and slicing and bagging. We're one of the few bakeries that actually slices bread. Most of the micro bakeries, they just put it in a bag and toss it out there and sell it at a farmer's market, which is wonderful.
It's
don't
a pain
get me
in
wrong.
the butt to cut it. So thank you.
Yeah.
For cutting.
And
You're welcome.
And
It
that's
is.
the one thing.
That's one of the things we love about the thin sliced.
Nobody, Colin, has ever said the greatest thing since unsliced bread.
That's true.
Right.
Right. That is.
So-
That's nobody says that.
Yeah, that's why Stella goes the extra mile. It is a little bit more laborious, but at the same time, our customers have told us they greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
And it is at no additional charge to our customers. But we also do offer some whole loaves as well
If
for
you're
those
one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. What's been the biggest learning curve as your bakery's growing so fast?
How to work with, so here's one, how to work with everybody and how everybody learns, or for instance, I have a spreadsheet that I'm the only one that loves, but it helps me plan who's getting what dough, and nobody else likes it, so we decided to streamline our process a couple weeks ago and We failed last week because we crammed 4 days of dough into 3. But anyway, we do invoices ahead of time, or try to, so that way he can say, hey, this is what I need to fill for this store. Boom, boom, boom. Rather than all over the spreadsheet and trying to figure it out.
Have you do you still sell to individuals directly, or is it just stores?
Occasionally,
Okay,
yeah.
but
yeah.
mainly just store
Yeah.
direct. So that way it saves some of the spreadsheet names and
Yeah.
Well, it's got its own.
Porch pickups.
Yeah, we call it porch pickup. And,
well, I've seen that on the
Yeah.
socials. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, we do have a handful of people that come by and pick it up directly, which is great. We encourage folks to go get it at the stores. We're just
the
about
stores.
everywhere. I mean, when you consider we're in Gray, a couple locations in Johnson City, Jonesboro, Telford, Chuckey, Greenville, Bulls Gap. I mean, we are pretty much.
You're all over the
Yeah, yeah. We've got to get into Sullivan County. We're in Elizabethton at Farmer John's over there. So yeah, we're constantly looking at, okay, strategically, what can we do? I mean, obviously, I can drive all over.
Do you have one of those sweet bread trucks?
Not yet.
We bought a minivan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
We're going to have to get you a bread truck.
Yes, it's on the list.
I like it.
yeah. When you start dealing in vehicles, Colin,
Yes.
in addition to real estate,
Yeah.
and,
It's crazy what I find at people's houses sometimes. They'll be like,
I'm sure.
Oh,
hey, you got a bread truck? Do you want to get rid of that? Oh, yeah, we've been like it. We don't want that. Man.
wow.
I'll be like, I got a guy.
yeah, I've
Keep
got.
us in mind, yes.
We'll wrap it with Stella all over.
Yep, yep.
That'll be good.
That would be great.
All right, let's talk about bread. You've got an amazing flavor lineup. Do you have a personal favorite yourself? Or something you love that you make?
The jalapeno cheddar is my favorite to eat.
Okay.
But gosh, I say that, but it's even better when I decide to take some garlic and shove it in there. But
Maybe that'll be the next
sometimes,
iteration coming
well,
up.
I do it for my sister.
You can call
Without
that
the
one your
cheese,
sister.
without the
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you put on it? Like, how do you eat it? Just straight up?
Well, I like to toast it and take a clove of garlic and
Grind it on there a little bit? Oh,
grate
Little
that
oil?
sucker all over. You get
what do
the
you need?
Yeah.
I know I could just do the garlic because you get the oils from the garlic, and
garlic, okay.
and the flavor, and it just grates it on there.
That sounds good.
And he loves the breath.
How about you? What's your favorite?
I have to admit, our sourdough sandwich, it's a big, fluffy loaf, huge slices.
That's the sample.
That's a
a
sample.
sample.
That is a tiny,
Yes.
tiny loaf.
That's like a little bitty.
Yeah.
version.
That's the
No,
leftover
It's the
dough.
baby.
But
that's
it's
the
soft.
leftover.
We did bring a lot of
Yeah.
samples, and at the same time, these are not our full sizes. I mean,
Those
these are.
These are just samples.
These
This
are
is
just
a full
samples.
size loaf.
Yeah, there you go. There's
Hold it up. This is what I buy Carly all the time, or she buys. This is the thin slice sourdough. My mouth is not working. It's watering
yeah.
because it's so good.
But yeah, I like that, and we've also got a new Guinness Stout Irish Rye.
Ooh,
And it is,
But
it's
that's the
got
small
actual
size.
Guinness Stout.
That's
in it
cool.
with caraway seeds, and it makes a fantastic Reuben.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've encountered a number of people that really love it for that reason. It just makes fantastic sandwiches and great rye toast.
Yeah. That
That's
sounds
very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I see cookies over there?
Yes, yes, but again, this is the packaging, but not the full amount because we didn't have enough to make. But actually, if you shove these in there, you'll have a
Yeah.
full one. But we have, actually, we're
What
doing
kind of
6
cookies you making? What do we got?
Well, this week, for the most part, we do the salted chocolate chip sourdough cookies, and then the salted toffee ones. Both are sourdough. A little bit of starter in there for a little flavor.
That's
But the toffee are my favorite. The chocolate chip, very good. But yeah, you and Mitch are gonna have to fight
Yeah.
over who's getting what here.
I don't,
garlic-
Mitch is bigger than me, but I think I can arm wrestle him maybe.
This
you
one's
say,
so
Mitch?
good.
You ready to fight me? All right. Maybe
One
we'll
of,
just split it up equally, Mitch.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you go.
wanna
There
fight
you go.
one of our favorite new products is our cinnamon roll.
Ooh, now we're cooking.
Yeah.
We didn't make them today.
We're
though,
talking
so
about
maybe tomorrow.
cinnamon rolls about that big, and
He's holding up a thing that's about as big as his head.
yeah, and real cream cheese frosting.
Yes.
We even went as far as to have it tested with the University of Tennessee for
Okay.
shelf stability.
Nice.
We wanted to make sure that we were putting something out there that was going to, last a few days. Now, keep in mind
Not make
that
people sick.
I got a buddy who's a food scientist who does this stuff.
Really?
He goes to church with me, Jason Ramey. He's awesome. I can connect you with him.
Yes,
yeah, that'd be
please.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're constantly looking at ways, to obviously stay away from preservatives.
Sure.
But keep our products fresh.
Yeah.
To educate our buyers as to how to keep them fresh in their homes. A lot of people, they just, I'll toss it in the fridge, and Tiff will be the first to tell you the fridge will just dry it out, even inside.
It is like got a dehumidifying effect to a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Because it's,
Oh,
what's the best way to store our bread?
Well, on the counter, everybody says the counter or a bread box. We don't have a bread box.
We have a bread box. Carly bought a cute one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does it work?
Yes. Like, oddly, I was like, I wanted a sandwich the other day, and I go, do we have any bread? She's like, yeah. And so we had it was some other brand, but it was organic,
Carly.
white done right. And so it was fine. It was like, and it had been in I think the bread box for maybe a week and a half.
Yeah.
And like, no issue at all.
We're going to have to get one and test that out.
We do need to do that. But no, if you can't consume it within 3 to 4 days, we encourage people to freeze it.
Oh, yeah.
And for some people, laying it out on cookie sheets and freezing it that way, and then reassembling it, tossing it in a plastic bag.
Easy to pull
Makes
out.
it not stick together.
Yes.
Right, but also if you just have a butter knife and just pry it apart, it'll work too.
It'll work.
So
Yeah. What's the best way to reheat frozen bread?
Well, we end up because we're so busy, we do keep
Toaster.
ours in the fridge, and then we just pull it out and toast it and rub garlic on it. I do.
There's a theme here.
But the best way to reheat it, gosh, I know some people, especially with the whole loaves, they can like spritz it with water and put it in the oven and heat it up and get it crusty again. And but yes, in that case, you'd have to request a whole loaf because we don't sell them whole all the time.
And you guys also make pizza crust too?
Yes, we were going to bring one. Sorry, we didn't. It appears. We're going to
cool.
drop some off. Oh, wait. You've got some in the van, right?
I do. Yeah,
Might have to
I'm
give
going
Pierre
to
one
Pierre's
less.
right after this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But these are part-baked pizza crusts. We started, with just the dough, and we realized that was not a sustainable way to be able to provide this. A lot of people, Colin, they would love to have a hot pizza without the delivery charges.
For sure.
DoorDash just is crazy right now. But at the same time, the nice part is that we essentially give you 2 blank canvases.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that way you go home and you decorate them the way you want. You want pesto, you want red sauce, you want Alfredo. You do what you want. Top it with what you want. Toss it in the oven for what, 5, 6, 7 minutes?
5 to 10, just depends on how many toppings at 475. And we did it last night.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pizza you make?
Margarita.
Oh, no. Oh, we just do the crust.
Well,
that
I mean,
one,
at
right?
home. You make
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
one. As you make one, yeah.
Yeah, just, the red sauce, mozzarella cheese, tomato, and
Oh,
basil.
Yeah.
That is.
It's hard to beat a good margarita pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, no, that's good, simple. I do love a good pesto, something with pesto on it, and
When you find room to throw the pizza in the oven, because I'm sure it's full of bread all the time.
Last night it was. Yeah, we did
Can we
kind of have
slide
to.
it in under there?
Yeah.
Get a little mini rack going.
Yeah, we did one at a time. We did 2, but yeah, we had other things in there. And
well, I had the pizza dough that I
Yeah.
was baking.
But yeah, we managed.
Pizza flavored pizza dough.
Yep,
That's good. That'll be it.
that's funny.
We have pizza flavored pizza dough. So besides dumb things like me saying that, where does inspiration strike for you guys? Like, are you all experimenters or more customer feedback driven? How do you guys come up with new stuff?
Well, the Stella Test Kitchen was in
Yeah.
full swing this weekend.
Yep.
We were working around a lot of different things, and I'll hope to be able to unveil some of them here soon.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's where inspiration tends to find Tiff in particular, where she just says, "I just want to get in there and create." And I cook that way. She bakes that way.
Gotcha.
So I understand the creative process because I think that I never use recipes when I cook, but yeah, she doesn't really use the recipes when she bakes. I mean, she really has an idea of what she's shooting for, and we try different things.
Yes, but I'll start with a recipe, and then like the Guinness rye, I didn't follow it. I made my own with what I wanted to put in it, but it was just kind of a guideline of how much of what I should put in, and then I put more beer in it because I thought it needed more beer. I put caraway; it didn't call for caraway, so. But yeah, this weekend we got to sample some things and fiddled around. But again, took recipes from the internet and then tweaked them to make them ours. So And then a customer or a store, Pierre is really good at this. Ooh, hey, we need blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
We need, ooh, challenge accepted.
Yeah, Pierre and Jules Herman, who operate Pierre's Marketplace, they're great at constantly, throwing things at us like, have you thought about this? And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
no, I haven't, Pierre.
The beer bread was his idea.
That's
so,
cool.
Yep. Yep. Lots of things were his idea.
He's been on the
Let's see what else.
podcast. He's a good dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
great.
yes, yes.
That's right.
Great people.
We
I
love him.
frequently buy our loaves
Yes.
from him.
Thank you.
He's such a good dude. What would be one dream item you're thinking about adding to the lineup in the future? Like it could be top secret only on the podcast.
Well, we do have a couple things that we're hoping to unveil next week.
Oh, next week. Okay.
But gosh, there are different flavors we want to do. I've got a list of things going that I would like to add, but we don't have the time or the space or the nothing right. No.
No,
We need a bigger space.
yeah, and there's times where we get so crazy thinking about new stuff, and we need to stop and remember to be brilliant at the basics.
Sure.
Yeah, that we've got a number of products that people already love.
Yeah.
We don't want to skew too far off the beaten path, especially when it's just us with our wonderful team. And we have each of those people a couple days a week. So yeah, we really can't get too far off into the weeds when it comes to coming up with new stuff, and because we really want to make sure that we are consistent. From loaf to loaf to loaf, that people go, yeah, this is Stella.
Yeah, I think it's probably, again, 2,200 loaves a month. It's probably very hard to keep it, and out of your kitchen, not to say it's, it's,
Well, somebody asked about Pop-Tarts today. I'm like, not yet.
that would be kind of cool.
On the list. I know lots of people that do it, but gosh, we just don't have the time to experiment with that.
So, how's the community come around you guys? Because it seems like obviously that's where your sales come from. But tell us more about some of those stories where the community has just helped Stella take off.
Well, I think getting into a lot of stores, some customers even said, "Hey, you should try this store," and like Boone Street. When I think I was in the market or signing up for the market, and somebody mentioned Boone Street, and I had just put in an application to get in there. So people will chime in on social media and just tell us how much they love our bread and where they, I'll ask them, where do you buy it? And it's nice to hear the positive feedback and the community coming together and letting us know that they love us, they love our bread, they love what we're doing, and where to find us, and then of course they're supporting the other local businesses as well, which is great.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
I also have to say another community has been absolutely wonderful to us, and that's the Amish and Mennonite communities.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
When we talk about Troyers and Yoders in Bulls Gap, as well as the Stolzfus family at Hometown in Greenville, they've all been just remarkable. Yes. They've been very supportive of us as we've been with them, and we couldn't do it without them. We really, truly are blessed to be able to have those connections with these incredible people, these families. They're so ingrained in their own communities, but they also have created some amazing businesses, with these bulk food, the original Troyers location down in Chucky at Mountain View, which is wonderful. And then what they're able to do out on 11E, and the Stolzfus family coming in about 3 years ago. They came about the same time we did from Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and started an amazing restaurant slash grocery down there in Greenville. And of course, the Yoder family, they're well known everywhere, but the local ones here with Corey and Anna Yoder starting Yoder's Country Market, and now being operated by the older kids of the Yoder family. It's been a true blessing. We are just so glad, so wonderfully appreciative of them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Just that all the other stores have taken a chance on us too. It has been great. And Dwayne King is the one that I went to a networking group meeting with him and Troya Harden. And he's like, oh, here, I know a guy. And I went in there, and Pierre's like, oh, another bread vendor. And he's like, yeah, I need baguettes, and I'm eight a week, and I'm thinking, oh, no, I'm not going to get rich off this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has just been, the store is willing to take a chance on us, and then the customers buying our bread, and the the love and the support, and it's been great, and it's been a learning process, and it has been something we just continue to work at being better, and just trying to get out there more, and yeah, it's been a blessing. It truly has been a godsend, because we would not have gone this way without him.
That's true.
That's super cool. Are there any restaurants that you're hoping to get into as well? Like, have you partnered with some of the restaurants locally? I know you mentioned the Stolzfus one down in Greenville, but
Yes. So in HMG, there is, it doesn't have a name.
It's a cafe.
It doesn't have a name.
It
yes.
doesn't have a name.
No,
It's just right there in Kingsport on West Stone. And they've got a wonderful little restaurant, little diner up there. And they absolutely love our bread, and which has been wonderful. Yoder's has been great. Our hoagie rolls are the backbone of their meatball subs, and chicken parm and everything that they do.
Cool.
So, yeah. So, yeah, slowly but surely we'll get a little bit more incorporated with some of the restaurants. There's a new one in Kingsport that we're working with right now on a couple ideas that they have.
Yeah. So finding recipes and just trying to find the time to get back in the test kitchen
there you go.
to create those recipes. But yes.
All right, so I think I asked a little bit. If we had a crystal ball sitting here looking out 5-10 years for Stella, do you have has the Lord put a dream on your heart? Besides multiple franchises.
Yes. Well, not necessarily
Maybe family
franchises, but
family chises.
yeah, there you go. That's funny.
We'll start a whole new thing.
Yeah.
No, I would love to, for one, get into our first brick and mortar.
Yeah.
But talking to David Nelson, he was saying, just focus on the wholesale, because that's just what you're doing now. I wanted a drive-through coffee stand with a bakery.
Yeah.
First it was the drive-through coffee stand.
Yeah.
Well, now it's the drive-through coffee stand with a bakery. Well, then focus on the wholesale. So that's where I would want other locations eventually.
Or
But
if you could just sling bread out the door at open doors. Like,
You bet.
I'd like a cup of coffee with a loaf of bread. Would you like a loaf of bread with that? Yes,
that's
I
a
would.
good idea.
Yeah, we're
That's a
thinking
good
more
idea.
pastries and things like that too.
Yeah.
That'd be good too.
Yeah, but yeah, really, when it comes down to it, I don't think we necessarily have a true vision of what that 5-year plan is, which is unfortunate, because we really do need to work on that, because everything thus far has been exceeding our expectations. And it is, the love and support of the community, love and support of our Lord, the love and support of our family, and
Friends and
all these other things. Tiff's brother-in-law, his mother passed away just about a year ago, I believe. And she's kind of prophetic at times. And we call her Grandma Dory. And Grandma Dory, before she died, she says, I see good things for Tiffany. Yeah, I see a bread empire.
Yeah, so we're striving for that.
I love it. I love
Bread
it.
empire.
That'd be fantastic.
And there have been others that have used that term before. And it's like, well, I mean, we try to remain a little bit more humble than that. But yeah, we're happy just to be able to make great bread and serve a great community, and do what we can, obviously, to make it all work.
That's awesome.
My dad called me the Pillsbury Doughboy once. I brought it up to him yesterday. He's like, no, I didn't. Dad, yes, you did. I mean, I was a lot skinnier back then, but yes, you did. I said, it's okay. It's come true.
It's amazing what you're doing. I think it's super cool.
Thank you.
And I think that there's, I mean, as you continue to grow, there's more responsibility, not only to you and your customers, but you got employees, and then to give back, right, to the community. And so I think that's done really well, right? I mean, that's Koinonia. It's our community. It's just the way the Lord made it to go. And I think it's just a lot of fun. And so I'm excited to watch it continue to grow.
Thank you, Colin.
So are we.
All right, you guys ready for the rapid fire question?
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Here we go. Best smell in your kitchen. Go Don first.
Yeasted breads, our white bread and our cinnamon rolls.
All right. Nick, what's your favorite smell in the kitchen?
The jalapeno cheddar.
Can't say garlic either.
Oh, well, garlic, yes, but jalapeno cheddar is.
Jalapeno cheddar.
When it's
okay.
bacon.
If Stella had a personality, how would you describe her in 3 words? Tiffany, you get to go first this time.
3 words. I was just going to say sassy, but.
So you picked the sassy, Don?
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, I'd pick that one too. But fun. Then you get the last one.
I don't even know. Well, energetic is one that came to mind, but I
Energetic
don't know.
and maybe laborsome.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Sweet or savory? What's your midnight go-to snack?
Sweet.
Sweet. Both of y'all.
Sweet.
With a glass of milk.
What are we going to get? What are we going to eat? A cookie or
Cookies.
One of the
Cookie or-
cookies?
Oh, you
Yeah,
bet.
brownies, cinnamon roll.
I bet one of
Not that
those
we-
heated up with some ice cream would be pretty good too.
Yes, yeah. Actually, our daughter did that recently, but not with ours. She made her own cookie dough and then did the ice cream with it.
That'd be good. Best day in East Tennessee when you're off work. Where are you going? What are you eating besides sourdough?
Oh my gosh, we don't get out much,
No, we
and
don't.
we bring it home.
But we enjoy many of the restaurants around the Gray and Johnson City area. Zapply is one that
Oh
comes to
gosh, love
mind.
Zapply.
That
Yeah.
pineapple fried rice dish is
Yeah, they just
with chicken. So
fantastic food.
it is so good.
Yeah, and
But pizza, Main Street Pizza up here is, or whichever street it's there.
Main Street
That's
closed
good.
down. They didn't have good crust, I
What?
heard.
They closed down?
This one right here, yeah.
when did they
Didn't
close?
know that.
It's about 6 months ago.
Oh, it's been a while, I guess.
Been a while since we've been out.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah,
Donnie
We
need to go
make
on
our
more
own-
dates.
We make our own pizza.
That's
so-
true. That's right.
yeah.
That's
we,
right.
we drove them out.
Yeah.
Stella Pizza Street. Yeah, Stella Pizza beat them out.
But really, when it comes down to it, there are so many, and we don't get to experience them here enough.
Yeah.
There's so many great places down here with.
Burger and Barrel we went to one time.
Yeah,
That
Burger
was
and
good.
Barrel's
Yeah.
fantastic. Label, I think, is fantastic.
That's the one I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah,
Yes.
and let's see.
We can get Raphael to start picking up your bread.
We've been to, hold on. One Shao?
Shout, yeah,
Is that how you
that's
say
in
it?
that.
Okay.
That's in that same deal.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
I
that
love one.
Raphael?
I'll
Is
connect
that
you
the
with
same?
Raphael, and
Okay.
we can
That'd be
maybe
great.
can sell him some bread for all of their many stores they've got.
Yes.
We need a brick and mortar for that.
How many does he have now? Like 3?
Probably more
he's
than
got
that,
like
right?
6 or something.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
that. He's got a lot of stores.
Yeah. Stores. Yeah.
There are a lot of restaurants, yeah. So, okay. Well, anything else that you want to share that I forgot to ask you or we haven't talked about before we wrap it up?
Just how much we appreciate you, and being able to work with you has been
Yes.
a pleasure.
Oh.
And
thank you.
really enjoy your podcast.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Yes.
Yeah, really happy to be part of it.
Thanks for coming on. And I'm like
Thank you, Colin.
super excited to wrestle Mitch over all this samples you got. Carly will be ecstatic.
Mitch.
Because
Yeah.
we got her. Thank you. Yeah, thank you from the bottom of Carly's heart for her just
You're
wonderful
welcome.
sourdough. She's got a little, tummy sensitivity, and that was something else we could talk about. Is like it's very clean. Your ingredients are very clean, and it's just
It digests completely different from yeasted breads.
it does.
Yeah, and Carly can be the first to tell you. We've encountered a number of people, honestly, Colin, who buy our breads for that reason.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Some that are technically gluten intolerant.
Yeah.
They have our bread. They can take a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But no, those with digestive issues tend to find sourdough easier to.
Yeah, I think, and I see more and more people saying I'm gluten intolerant. I've got stomach issues, and and so it's cool that you guys are taking care of those people.
Yeah.
I think even one of our neighbors, I thought she said her mom and sister were celiac.
Oh yeah,
But I always thought that they couldn't eat bread, but they are fine with it. So
isn't that cool?
Yeah, typically celiacs, they can't really eat any of it, but
that's what I thought. But
yeah, but
It's yours is magic bread. So.
yeah, sure.
yeah, I have a former employer, worked at a radio station back in the 90s, and he's been really sensitive about bread. He loves our bread, and you have to mail it to Florida though.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And not as many aches and pains, or my joints don't ache when I eat our bread.
Isn't that cool?
Any of our
Yeah,
bread, even
like-
the yeasted bread.
And that's stuff that we're just now like thinking about, and learning about that. Oh, wow, this caused inflammation. I don't feel as good as I should. Where'd that come from? And so, yeah, we're trying to eat as clean as possible.
Yep.
Right.
And we switched our salt to sea salt because another customer asked about our salt and she wasn't going to buy our bread because of the salt we used.
Yeah.
And I didn't know.
I've been following this guy, Gary Brecka, and he's got this Baja Gold sea salt that I put a quarter of a teaspoon of it in my water every day and a little lime juice and stir it up, and it's got trace minerals in it that are really good for us as well.
Oh, that's great.
And so it's just delicious.
Well, Colin, it's amazing, that table salt has so much junk in it, to prevent caking.
Yeah.
All things. You want it to come out of the salt shaker. I get that part.
Right.
But at the same time, you don't need yellow prussiate of soda, or do you need ferrocyanide? Who wants cyanide in their salt?
Not this guy.
Yeah.
No.
Same here.
Or cellulose wood fiber.
Right.
Right.
But, we owe that to one of our customers, to point that out to us because, we just salt is salt. No, it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not. Just the way that the flours that we use, they're not just flours. They are specific. They're winter and spring wheat from New Hampshire. They're not from overseas. That they're a good quality, King Arthur flour.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Leslie.
American made is what
Yes.
you're saying.
Yes, American
you
made.
bet.
Leslie from Faithful Fields Farm was one that pushed a better flour because I was just buying Sam's Club. And I'm like, never going to make it through that 25-pound bag of flour. And now we buy 32 bags
Of 50 pounds each,
at a time.
every couple of weeks.
Yeah, about 3 weeks. But yeah, Leslie was the one that said, hey, better oil. So another bread vendor was, or baker was using soybean oil. So we use avocado oil.
Yeah.
But just trying to do better ingredients.
Well, and it's not the cheapest bread on the shelf, but
No.
it's the best. Like, it's so good. I promise people, if you are listening, just go buy a loaf and you'll be hooked because
you.
it's fantastic.
Thank
And
you,
it's-
Colin.
it's- And I think there's a lot of love you guys put in there.
Oh,
too,
heck yeah.
probably. That's one of the biggest ingredients in
Blood,
there.
sweat, and tears
Yep.
too. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. Well, thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank
being
you.
on the podcast. It's just a joy to be a part of watching you guys. It's just so much fun, and we enjoy your products, and I'm excited to see where Stella goes.
Thank you.
And I thank you for allowing us to just be a part, and thanks for coming on and telling your story. It's been a lot of fun to get to sit down with you all and catch up because we chat here and there, but
Yeah, text here and there.
this has been fantastic
Yes.
to hear the story of Stella, and we can't wait to have you back in a year and you go,
Thank you.
we got a whole store and we're slinging bread and my sister's got one and my brother's got one and we're doing it all. And
Yep.
And so thank you all for listening and tuning in to the Johnson City Living Podcast. Until next time, I'm Colin Johnson. Keep loving where you live. And if you want to make a move here and just walk down the street and buy some bread, I would love to help you do that. And you won't regret moving here. It's the best place on earth. Thanks so much and have a great day.